Howdy! I always say we're ready to do another video. I thought I'd change it up. So this week, ministry. Let's give a quick ministry update. We had all of our regular ministry outreaches. Sunday morning I did Sunday school in English. We actually taped it on Saturday, and then we did the same thing again live Sunday morning. We had Sunday evening. I preached the next sermon in a series about what Pakistani Christians need to do while they're waiting for God to move them to another country. Sunday night. Then Monday we had a meeting on Zoom. Then Wednesday night we had our midweek prayer meeting. And Thursday evening we had the youth department met together, had about 20 teenagers in that. And then Friday morning we had the Pakistani Bible study. It went from 10 until 12:30 actually. Really good meeting with several men there with the Bible study. And then today, Saturday, we've just been cramming and jamming and trying to get all the other stuff done. So ministry's going really well. The church is growing. They're excited. Things are really getting a lot better here. I'm excited about that. So how about a family update?
Well, we have a birthday coming up next week. Our oldest, Lee, will be 22. So getting ready for that. We ended up not going to the language school this week because Andrew and I both were going to have 13 passport size photos, and the passport photo place was still closed. So hopefully we can get to that this week and go on Thursday.
Very good. How about a COVID situation in Bangkok update?
Well, good news in that area. The numbers do keep continuing to drop. They had said things were going to open this week, and they have. And they had said you would be restricted from restaurants unless you were fully vaccinated, and the workers as well. And most of the restaurants and a lot of businesses came out and said that they were still not going to open because I don't think any of them had double vaccinated workers. And so the government came out the next day and said, okay, fine, we will take that restriction away. And so for right now, you can go places without having to be vaccinated, but they are planning to implement that in the future. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, for a visa update, we are actually in between, and something you can pray about. On the 27th of September, the government, from now until then, they're allowing a 60-day extension to tourist visas, which is what my wife has. I have an education visa, and so does Lee, and we just keep going and getting extensions to that. She doesn't want an education visa because she's going to have to go to school, and it's going to cost us about $1,000 a month for her and Andrew, and then along with mine and Lee. So for the four of us, it's $1,000 a month. We're trying to avoid that expense, and we believe that the government of Thailand is going to extend what they call their emergency COVID visa. If they do that, then Gwen can go in and just get an extension. The problem is she can't get an extension, and neither can three of the kids, until they're within 3 days of the expiration of the visa. However, to switch that over to an education visa, we have to have 21 days minimum remaining on the visa. Their visa expires when? October 22nd. So we cannot get an extension to the visa. But we can't, we need to make a decision before the 27th of September because of the school situation. So just be in prayer that over the next 10 days or so, the government will come out and announce that they are extending the COVID visa into October or November, because the further down the road we can kick this can, the more money it's going to save us in the long run. And we're just doing whatever we need to do, whatever we can do to stay here as long as we can with our current visa situation. We did get some good news. We did verify this week that at least 2 missionaries have come in with the volunteer visa that we have always used, which was not available to us when we came this last time. So if we do have to leave Thailand, we are sure that we'll be able to enter with the correct visa and be able to stay here for a year or two at a time then. So that's a big blessing. What else do we have? Is that about it?
Well, another good thing with COVID getting better, excuse me, is they have said that you could be in groups of up to 25 now, so our family is legal. And soccer has started again this week for the boys, so Andrew and Lee are super thrilled to be able to get out 2 days a week to go play soccer. And Lee is continuing to work with the ACE school with the Pakistani children, and so he actually was in the mall yesterday because he had to go make some copies, and he said most of the stores in the mall still are not open, but you know, gradually and little by little, domestic flights opened up this week. You do have to be fully vaccinated to be on a domestic flight. So it's just little things. We just, you know, keep watching the news and just see how they go. Protesting continues by the day. It's still far away from us. It was kind of interesting this week, though, that they couldn't get all the people arrested they wanted to. So one day they actually added purple dye to the water cannons. And so then if people had purple water stains on them, they knew who to arrest. So ingenuity in every level.
There you go. All right. Well, until next week, I just want to thank all of you who pray for us, for our supporters, all of you that support us through our church, through Joshua Baptist Church. I want to thank also our patrons that joined us on Patreon and are helping to fund us with each video that we make. And we just appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of your prayers, and God bless you all.